Alrighty, what's up, fellas? All right, today's video is for the boys because yesterday I did one for the girls. So today it's all about the boys. So I'm actually going to teach you guys a little strategy in secret. And this is literally the same shit that I teach my clients. Okay. I recently, right before my wife and I, we just recently did a wedding 2.0, where we literally had a full-on wedding and the 10-year anniversary vow renewal type thing, right? And I spent like a week in Mexico, had some friends and family come out and stuff. But I did this little thing right before we went where I got fat intentionally, right? Because I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity, right? I got a deadline. So it's like a little hack to getting in shape is to put like a deadline down, right? Some kind of trip, a photo shoot, something. It'll when you have like a deadline, it creates urgency, which makes you work a lot harder, right? So I wanted to utilize that. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna be at the beach. I need to get a little shreddy, right? Which I pretty much look like this all the time anyway, right? But I was like, you know what? Let me use this as an opportunity to do a fat to fit story, right? So I spent a month getting fat. Okay. Full on month getting fat. Okay. It was hard to do, you guys, because as you can see here, this photo on the left right here. Okay. What I'm normally walking around with abs all the time. Okay. This is my normal every day. Okay. So for me to get fat takes a lot of effort because it's very damaging to my self-esteem because I'm like, oh, I feel so gross. Ah, blah. I don't know how you motherfuckers do it. Okay. It's fucking nasty. So anyways, so I spent a month getting fat. Now I did this for two reasons. Two reasons I did this. I did this. First reason was to prove that you can get fat eating 100% clean, because I never cheat. Okay. I eat 100% clean 365 days a year. Okay. Ask my wife, right? I'm very, very picky about what I put in my body because I don't want to put shit in there that's going to inflame me and lead to me getting an injury or having aches and pains, make me feel like shit. Fuck that. I'm not doing that to myself, right? But most of you motherfuckers do that to yourself every goddamn meal, all goddamn day. Okay. I love myself and I respect myself, and I would never do that to myself again, right? I say again because back in the day, before I understood nutrition, I used to live off fast food, literally breakfast, lunch, dinner. And even whenever I became like a fitness professional, I used to still do cheat meals every Saturdays. That stopped in 2012. Okay. So that was 2023. That was about when the science of all this stuff about inflammation and gut health was coming out. That's not in this video. We're not going to talk about that in this video. But anyways, I did this little thing where I got fat on purpose. Okay. Got fat on purpose to prove two things. Number one, that you can get fat eating clean. Okay. Because this is literally all I ate: steak, fruit, and cottage cheese. That's it. That's all I ate. Still worked out every day like I always do. Right. And I still got fat. Okay. And that was to prove you can get fat eating clean. And that's what most of you that go to the gym are doing. Okay. You're not tracking your fucking macros. You're not fucking focusing on your food like you need to. Right. And some of you are thinking you're eating healthy, which you're not even fucking close. Right. But you think you are. And you're wondering why your weight's not budging. Wondering why your body fat's not budging. It's because you aren't doing it right. It's not your body. It's not your metabolism. You just ain't doing it right. And I'm actually going to teach you how to do this, but I'm going to show you how I do it because I like to do shit fast. Okay. Usually when I get new clients, I'm like, all right, do you want to go fast or you want to go like moderately fast? Right. I like to do shit quick. Right. I don't like to fuck around. Like I want shit now. Right. So, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes work wise to get what I want. All right. So anyways, first thing I proved was you can get fat eating clean. Okay. Second thing that I was proving is that fat loss is fucking easy. Okay. It's easy. Fat loss is an easy fucking process. Okay. It's so goddamn simple. The concept of it. Now, is it going to take a lot of fucking work and a lot of discipline? Yes. But the concept of it is really fucking easy. And most of you motherfuckers are just doing it wrong. And that's why you're fucking struggling. And for most of you men, because this one's primarily geared towards the men, let me speak to you fellas. Okay. If you ain't got abs, you're fucking weak. Period. Because that means you are undisciplined. Okay. You're emotionally a piece of shit basket case. Okay. Can't control your emotions. You're eating and drinking emotionally like a little bitch. Okay. Little bitch. Right. And you're just fucking weak. You have no fucking discipline. Right. Nobody respects weak people. Okay. The abs is like the basic foundation of what you should have. Like, this isn't even me shredded. That's just like me every day. That's like not even like my shredded, like on my book. Right. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. See the difference? Right. Now, if I would have kept going for another 4 weeks or so, the way that I'm about to teach you how I did this, I would have been shreddy like that. Right. So, but anyways, so like I was saying, if you ain't got abs, you're weak. That's the basic standard. Okay. I have a basic standard for men. Okay. Number one, you should have 2 things. Okay. 2 things, 6-pack and 6+ figures. Okay. If you ain't got those, you ain't a man. Okay, this is the bare minimums. Okay, 6 figures out where I live is poverty. Okay, poverty. You're poor, right? Now, if you live in like Texas, you got a good life, right? They ain't shit out here, right? But as a man, as your role as a man, you're supposed to be masculine, strong, the protector, the provider, right? 6-pack, 6 figures, right? Because in order to achieve a 6-pack, you have to grow as a man. You've got to develop discipline. You've got to improve yourself in so many ways that you are currently incapable of doing because you haven't developed yourself yet. And that's why this whole fitness journey, what you guys don't realize is this shit's a personal development journey. It's truly a personal development journey. Okay. It's like, because it's completely a psychological feat. Right? You can get the strategies and all the tactics. It's fucking psychological. You're going to have tons of days you don't want to work out. Tons of days you don't want to eat clean. Your favorite foods are going to be in your face all the fucking time. You got to be able to say no. Psychological. Right? So that's why I say that the bare minimums are 6-pack, because in order to get there, you have to grow as a man. You've literally got to become a savage. Right? And when you're a savage and you're able to control this within yourself, getting this is fucking easy. That's cake. Right? That's just a matter of just making smart financial decisions, making business decisions. It's easy, right? But once you develop yourself in this aspect, right, you got to develop that man first, right? Because the man you are right now that's got the fucking dad bod and the titties, right? He can't produce that guy, right? That man has to be developed over time. Lots of pain and suffering, right? But that's what being a man is all about, right? Nobody gives a fuck about how sad you are, how hard your life is. Nobody gives a shit if you're depressed. Nobody fucking cares. They don't fucking care about your problems. You are a man. You are expected to solve them. How do you solve them? You fucking get jacked and ripped. That's what you do. Okay? That's how you fucking solve them. And then you go solve your shit. Right? Okay. Now, don't that tangent. Now, so this is the secrets, okay, and how I did this. But I'm gonna teach you some basics on fitness, on how you can actually, and basically how the body burns fat. Right? We're gonna start here. Okay, so start with how the body burns fat. Okay. The reason why you guys are struggling when it comes to fat loss, right? Okay, then the average dude in America is like 5'9" and around 200 pounds. Okay, with a 40-inch fucking waist. Okay, 40 inches. That means you look pregnant. Pregnant. Right? Man, God. Okay, all right. Let me get back on track here. Now, you gotta understand fat loss. Fat loss is really easy, you guys. It is fucking so easy. Okay, so it's 2 things. It's 2 things, man. I'm gonna teach you these 2 things. It's 2 things. Okay, check this out. The average dude has a basal metabolic rate of roughly about 2,000 calories. So what does that mean, Damon? What does that mean? That means that if you laid in bed and did absolutely nothing but fucking watch Netflix, you're going to burn 2,000 calories a day just to survive. Okay? Just to live. Your body is burning calories 24/7. Something has to provide the energy for your breathing, your heart rate, your body temperature, all the billions of biochemical reactions that are going on within your body and the detoxification going on in your body. All fucking day. Okay? 2,000 calories a day. Now, unless you're little like me, because I'm only 5'6", my BMR is about 1,700. Okay? So I got to work harder than people who are taller than me, right? So, which is a little tip there. If you're taller, you got a higher BMR. Okay? So, anyways, so you got 2,000 calories a day. Now, here is the simple rule of thumb. Okay? Here's why you got fat. Okay? Most okay, this is the little, your BMR. Okay? Anytime you consume calories wise more than you burn, right? So if you motherfuckers ain't working out, which most you motherfuckers don't, right? It's a small percentage of Americans that fucking work out. Like small, that's why less than 1% of the population has a fucking six pack. Okay? Not because it's genetics, because motherfuckers are weak. Okay? Now I'm gonna teach you how to be strong. All right? So pay attention. All right? So what happens is anytime that you consume more than your body puts out. So if you lazy ass motherfuckers didn't work out and you just ate, say, 2,200 calories, guess what? You got fat. Now you got titties. Right? You got titties. Okay, this is you right here. Got your double chin, right? Got your double chin over here and your titties, right? That's you. Okay. Your big ass donut looking belly button. Okay. That's a typical man, right? So you can only be eating 2,200 calories. It's not very many calories, right? Now, the reality is you ain't eating 2,200 calories, right? Most men are eating 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 calories a day. And that's why you're looking like that. Okay. So because you're eating fucking bullshit for breakfast, bullshit for lunch, bullshit for dinner. Each one of those is 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 a piece because you're eating fucking fast food and fucking pizza, snacking on donuts in the break room, going to a convenience store and getting the fucking sugary ass coffee with 90 grams of sugar in it with a fucking bagel and some other fucking bullshit, right? And then you're grazing on chips and shit throughout the day, right? This shit adds up real fast. Now your ass is up here around 5,000, right? And you didn't work out, okay? You only burned this, right? You didn't work out. All that excess go to fat. Blah, blah. Okay? It's disgusting. Okay? Now, for those of you fellas that are single and married, listen to me. Okay? Your women doesn't like this guy. They don't like this guy. They tolerate that guy. They don't like that guy. Okay? I hear this from women all the time. Wives, women that are single, looking for men. There's no fit men out there. There's no fit men out there. I'm not going to date some fat guy. I'd rather stay single and use my vibrator than date a fat guy and sleep with a fat guy. I literally hear this all the time. I hear this from wives all the time. My husband is fat. He's let himself go. It's disgusting. I don't want to have sex with him. I literally hear this shit from women all the time. Okay? She doesn't like this guy. Okay? Now, your wife doesn't really have any room because most wives today are 171 pounds and absolutely disgusting busted can of biscuits bullshit, okay? They look terrible, so they ain't got no room to actually speak. But the fit ones, they complain about their fat husbands, okay? So anyways, all right, so that's how we gain fat, right? It's real simple, you guys. It's real simple. You ate too much, fatty. That's it. That's all it was. You just ate too much, right? You didn't fucking work out. Now, losing fat's the exact opposite, okay? So the exact opposite. So what we do, okay, what we do is every day, we work out, okay, burn calories, right? Every fucking day. Now, that not every day is going to be beast mode. Some days are going to be more like an active recovery day, but you got to move your fucking body every day. And the reason is because if you don't, you get fat, okay? Now, because most of you guys are going to eat way more than 2,000 calories. Right? That was just your lunch. Okay. Now, what happens is we work out every single day. Right? Now, whenever a dude's working out every single day, he's going to easily be putting out 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 plus calories, depending on how hard he works. Right? Like if I train super, super hard, even with my BMR, like 1,700, if I go to like 1,000 steps beach and do like a crazy gnarly workout, I'll burn 5,000 for the day. Because my afterburn after I'm done is it's just high for the whole rest of the day, right? But average, just say for simple math, right? Now, so you work out every day, you're burning 3,000. Now, if you ate 2,000, guess what happens, right? So if you just limited your calories to 2,000 calories, right? What ends up happening is because you're missing the calories, right? You've burned and you've limited, right? That right there is known as a calorie deficit. You create that deficit, you burn fat. Okay, that's it. That's all it is, right? So for those of you guys that are struggling to lose body fat, the reason you're struggling to lose body fat is because you're not creating a calorie deficit every day. Okay. Now, I have a simple rule of thumb too. I always teach my clients, you working out 7 days a week, right? Some workouts are not going to be like, beast mode, like especially when you're new, right? Like you may have like where you lift, walk 10,000 steps the next day, lift, walk 10,000 steps the next day, like until you get yourself up to a higher fitness level, right? But I have an app that I have my clients have a whole workout planned out for them for 16 weeks to a year. So they just show up and execute the workouts, right? But depending on your fitness level and where you start, you got to work out every day, right? Now, walking 10,000 steps isn't that fucking hard, right? Just requires time, right? Just requires planning, right? It's not that fucking difficult. Okay. If you can fucking walk, you can lose fucking weight. Okay. I had one of my online girls lost fucking 60 pounds walking 10 to 12,000 steps a day. She didn't even go to the gym. That's all she did. Fucking walk. Okay. And kept her diet in check. Okay. Now, so back to this. All right. So this is how we do it, right? So this is how we burn fat. Okay. So this is all I did, right? I actually ate a little bit more, right? I ate around 2,200 most days, sometimes a little bit less depending on the day, right? And I just did that for 6 weeks and boom, right? That's it. That's all it took. That's literally all I fucking did, right? Now, the way that I got there quickly like that is also because I didn't drink, right? Wasn't drinking or anything for 6 weeks all the way up until we went on the trip, right? And then I also had a special diet. Okay. Now let's talk about that. Okay. So these 2,000 calories, right? So let's say you're going to eat 2,000 calories a day to lose fat, right? Now you can eat 2,000, 2,200, 2,300, depending on your size, right? I typically do about 22 or less, right? And then I just burn a lot. Okay. Now, so in order to hit these, now let's talk about macros, because a lot of you guys don't even know what macros are. Like I had a guy hit me up yesterday in the Instagram DMs. I get DMs like every day, right? And he was like, man, I've been working out for months and it's like, I'm not seeing any changes. And I was like, all right, cool. I know exactly why, but what are your macros? And he's like, macros. And I'm like, there you go. You don't know what fucking macro is. You already failed before you even began. Right. And then I was like, how many days a week you working out? And he's like, 3, 4. I'm like, there you go. Fucking getting fat the other, 3, 4 days. Right. So anyways, here's macros, because a lot of you guys don't know what these are. I don't know how you don't know what these are yet. I mean, Jesus, it's been like forever. I mean, people post about this shit all the time. Macros. Okay, here's what macros are. Macros stand for macronutrients, class. Okay, so what a macro is your protein, carbs, and fats measured in grams, and you eat a specific amount to achieve your calorie goal. That's all it is. Okay. So the way that I do it, because I like to do shit fast, and for my clients that are super savage, right? And the majority of my clients that have like for example, like check this out. Look, this is a quick little video. Like, check this out. Look. See this shit? Okay. This is like, they're just following the plan. That's all they're doing. Okay. Super simple, right? I even got girls in here too. My girls do it too, right? Let's check that out. Right? So you get the point. Okay. You get the point, right? Now, when it comes to, so we have macros, right? So your protein, carbs, and fat. Okay. When it comes to you creating the calorie deficit, right? We got to slash calories from somewhere, right? In order for you to burn fat, slash calories. Okay. So what happens is that most you motherfuckers, whenever you're slashing calories, eat the wrong foods. You do it the wrong way. Right. So when I diet, and my savage clients that, the ones that I just showed you, right? The ones that get there the fastest, they do it my way, right? The fast way, right? Which is straight hardcore. Okay. And I'll explain how this works. Now, when it comes to you creating a calorie deficit, right? Calorie deficit, you have to slash the calories away from somewhere. So if I was to ask you, like, hey, We got to cut your calories. Where should we pull it from? Right? Most of you guys would say this. Motherfuckers, especially if you are a man. Okay? If you cut your fats, okay? Fats are not the villain. Okay? That whole fucking theory about saturated fat and fats causing heart disease back in the 1960s was a fucking lie sponsored by the sugar industry. You can literally go look it up on Google right now. Type in the search bar, sugar industry pays Harvard scientists $50,000. It literally was a fucking lie. Okay. So fats were never the reason people were having heart disease. Okay. It was actually carbs, but the shitty kinds like pizza and pasta, right? And bread, right? The shitty kind, right? So that's actually what causes heart attacks, okay? Is the carbs, okay? That's a fact, all right? Fats, you fellas, if you cut fats out of your diet, what's going to happen is your testosterone, okay, is going to tank, which most you fat motherfucking titty having motherfuckers already don't have any testosterone, okay? Because you've been eating like an asshole for so long that you completely wrecked your testosterone levels, because that's actually one of the side effects of eating like an asshole, right? Is you tank your testosterone levels. Also, when you have all this excess body fat, right? All that extra body fat can produce estrogen. Hello, titties. Hello, titties, right? So the average dude that I deal with, dude, I get guys like, one of the big triggers for men coming to train with me is that they had gone to the doctor because they weren't feeling good. They got their tests checked and their testosterone levels were like 115, 300. Shit should be like 700 to 1,000. Okay. Like they're literally girl levels. Hello, titties. Right. So when you cut your fats, when it comes to your dieting, especially when it comes to your food, if you cut your fats, what ends up happening is you will kill your testosterone. Same thing if you don't get enough protein. Okay, so if you don't get enough protein, you don't get enough fats, your testosterone tanks. Your testosterone tanks, mental health issues, depression, no ambition, no morning wood, no sexual desire, you just basically don't feel like a man, because everything that makes us men is our testosterone, right? So if you ain't got testosterone, you basically feel like a little bitch, right? So when it comes to cutting the calories, so you can actually hit your calorie, right? So you can cut body fat, right? When it comes to cutting body fat, you have to slash those calories from the one inessential. Did you hear that? Inessential macronutrient. What does inessential mean, Damon? Oh, that means you can live without it 100%. Oh, yeah, that's what that means. Okay. So now what is essential? Essential, okay? Essential means you have to have it or you die. Okay. All right. So when it comes to burning fat, we slash this shit. Pow. Fucking carbs. We slash that shit. Okay. And this is how I do it, because it's the fast way. Right. And I go straight fucking zero carb carnivore. Okay. Straight up carnivore. Right. Like, and that for this little 6-week thing, that's basically what I did. I did carnivore straight 6 weeks, no carbs. Okay. Normally throughout the normal part of the year, one of the hacks that I do to stay lean is I do what's known as carb cycling. So I'm carnivore during the week. And then on, Saturday or Sunday, I have higher carb days. It's usually I'm out drinking with friends, do like a little planned refeed day where I actually will throw in some fruit, sometimes some potatoes, every once in a rare while, some rice, right? But primarily fruit. That's usually how I bump my carbs up, right? On my refeed day, right? Whole different video. That's a whole different strategy. We're just talking about the basics right now. But anyways, for this whole trip for me going 6 weeks out, right? I went straight carnivore for 6 weeks. No carbs. Okay. And kept my calories at roughly 2,200 or less per day. Okay. And the reason is because your protein and your fats are essential, right? You ever hear people talk about whenever they go to, they start dieting, that they get all tired and that they get all weak and shit. I set PRs when I'm dieting. Personal records, if you don't know what that means. Okay. Like PRs in my lifts, PRs in like my sprinting, PRs in like all kinds of shit. Why? because I prioritize the essential macronutrients that your body needs to fucking function. Okay. Every single thing in your body is made out of protein and fats. Every single thing. Okay. Everything. From your fucking muscles to your skin, your hair, your nails, your fucking organs, your brain. Okay. It's all made out of protein and fats. So when it comes time to cut your calories, you got to make sure you're getting a significant amount of protein and fats. I have a simple little rule of thumb. I'm going to give you a little tip here. Okay. Minimum of 200 grams of protein a day, minimum of 100 grams of fat. Simple rule of thumb that I teach my clients. Okay. Minimums. Okay. If you can do more, if it fits within your calorie range, go for it. Right. So these are the minimums just for you to be able to sustain high testosterone. Right. And for you to be able to have energy. Right. And for you to be able to perform. Okay. And you'll be able to keep your muscle and recover optimally after your workouts. Right. And that's basically how I do it. So what I did is, like I said, no alcohol. Right. I did this shit fast. Right. No alcohol. Right. And we're going to give you a little refresher of what I was looking like at the fat boy when I was a fat boy. God, it's fucking so gross. This grosses me out. It's so nasty. Oh my God. I don't know how you guys do it. Okay. So anyways, so I went straight carnivore, right? Limiting my calories, right? And then, so step one, so with fat loss is easy. It's literally two things, right? So all it is you limit your calories every day and you burn calories every day. Oops. Get my pen back. There we go. Burn calories every day. Okay. That's it. That's all it is. Two things. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Track your fucking macros, right? On MyFitnessPal app, right? Limit your calories every day. Burn calories every day, right? And when you're eating carnivore style diet, right? The hormones that you're going to trigger are going to make you feel full. A lot of people can't even finish their food for the first 4 to 6 weeks, right? Even though they're in a calorie deficit, they can't finish their food. So they're usually stuffed beyond. They're like, dude, I feel like I'm eating so much food. I can't finish my food. And it's because they're triggering hormones that make them feel full, right? Because your body's getting its essential macronutrients, right? And what ends up happening is they're not hungry. So usually my men and women, they usually can't finish their food for the first 4 to 6 weeks, like that I give them on their nutrition plan. And it's completely normal, right? Most of you guys, you primarily, all you fucking eat is carbs, right? Which leads to constant, never ending fucking hunger, right? And you're not getting any fucking protein. You're not getting any fucking fats, right? And what ends up happening is you're severely nutritionally deficient, inflamed as fuck, feeling fucking nasty, feeling sloppy, looking fat, because every gram of carbohydrates that you eat will also pull in 3 to 4 grams of water with it, right? So you eat a bunch of carbs, you're going to get all fucking soft and squishy, right? So just a little FYI, right? So it's also another little reason why I typically live carnivore throughout the week, right? Is because it's an easy way of staying lean, right? When you're eating carnivore and you're getting your protein and your fats, you're just not fucking hungry. You don't even care about food, right? And here's the other side of this too. You have to treat food like business. I teach my clients this all the time. Treat food like business. Tracking your macros is like KPIs for your business, key performance indicators, right? So you need to know your numbers every day, right? If you ain't tracking your shit, you're never going to look the way you want. Now, if you are, and you go carnivore, if you want to go fast like I did, you going, that's going to be you right there. Gonna get some abs, baby, some abs, right? You all, and here's something you guys got to understand too. All you guys have a 6-pack. You all do. It's how the body's designed. Some of you even have an 8-pack. Some of you even have a 10-pack, right? That's really rare, but some people have it. It's just based on how you're genetically developed, and where your ab insertions and stuff are, right? So, but most people have 6, right? So, but you all have one. You just can't see it because you're fat. Okay. All having abs is just low body fat levels, right? Typically under 10% body fat, right? It's when you're going to start to see your abs, right? So you already have them. So if you can't see your abs, you're fat, period. Okay. So carnivore. So that's first. That's how I did that. Now, here's also what I did. Okay. So when it comes to me when I'm really trying to get shredded, I have this simple rule of thumb. Okay. So tracking my macros, eating carnivore, right? And then what I do also is I make a daily goal is I burn 1,000 calories. Okay. Every day. Right. So I use a heart rate monitor and I only wear it primarily whenever I'm working out, and I work out until I hit 1,000 calories. Okay. So I basically split that up into 2 sessions. So I usually get about 600, 650 in my lift sessions. Right. And then what I'll do is immediately after, or a few hours later, or even sometimes before, I'll go do a sprint session. Okay. Doesn't have to be full on fucking, balls to the wall sprints, but I'll just go find like a little hill, do it 20, 30 times, burn another 350 calories, right? You do that every single day, right? I got a deficit every single day. Okay. And then every single day, I'm waking up leaner and leaner and leaner and leaner and leaner and leaner, right? Because that's all it takes. Limit your fucking calories by eating your essential macronutrients, tracking your macros, make sure you're being accurate, because most of you guys, when you track it, you're doing it fucking wrong. For example, here's some newbie mistakes. When you're eating your protein sources, not all proteins are the same. Okay. A steak from one place that's a pound, right, can be 500 calories. A steak from another store could be 1,500 calories. Okay. So some of you guys can be logging in your app the lower calorie one, but you're actually eating the higher calorie one, right? And eating 2 of those a day, boom, that's 3,000 calories, right? Now you're getting fat again, okay? Or breaking even, right? So you got to make sure that you're tracking the correct brands, correct farms, right? And there's hacks on how to do this. I teach my clients how to do meal prep hacks, so we don't even have to measure shit. Like, I don't measure shit, you guys. I don't measure shit, but my macros are on point every fucking day, right? And the reason is because I buy certain foods that the food companies have already measured and weighed for me. And I just combine them and put them together and hit my macros. So, and I have a certain few foods that I eat on a pretty much regular daily basis, right? So, and I just kind of rotate about the same, 5 different things, throughout the week, right? Things that I like, right? But anyways, so that's basically how it's done, right? Is all we do, right? Carnivore, no drinking, right? Keep shit in check, right? And then all you got to do is fucking burn calories every day, right? And that's how you do it. Now let me talk about how we work out, okay? It's how we work out. When it comes to working out, you want to make sure you maximize your time in the gym, okay? So there's a few ways of doing this, right? So if you're a beginner person, I wouldn't recommend this. If you're a little more advanced, this is how you do it, okay? This is how I work out, okay? So I have an A round, a B round, and a C round in my workouts. Usually do about 9 moves, right? And let's say today is chest and back day. So it's chest and back day. I like to combine my opposing muscle groups, right? So we do bench press here, right? For say 10 reps, right? Let's say we do some pull-ups here, 10 reps, right? And then this one here, we do some chest flies, okay? The way this works is what you do is you do A1, A2, A3, bang, 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 back to back, right? No rest. Bang, 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 right? Then when you get done with those 3, that is 1 set. Okay, this is how you increase your calorie burn and maximize your time in the gym. You train supersets or triple sets, right? And then this is how I do it, right? So then I would do, say, flies for 10 times, boom. And then we do this whole thing 4 times. Do the same thing here, right? Do another B round with another 3 moves 4 times, and a C round, 3 moves 4 times, right? Boom, boom, boom. Get done with those, you're done, right? For that workout. Then to hit my 1,000, I got to go do some sprints, right? Got to throw in some extra burns, right? Because most people, whenever they're thinking about losing weight, they always think about, I got to do cardio. No, bitch. You need to lift. Priority is lifting. Okay. Actually, priority is your diet. That's 90%. Macros dialed in, right? Go carnivore. That's what I did. I went carnivore, right? Burned a lot of calories in my workouts because I was doing these triple sets, right? Doing 9 moves per day. And then 4 rounds each. So think about how many fucking sets that is. There's a lot of fucking work, right? So, and you're burning a lot of calories in that workout, right? Some of you guys that are bigger than me, taller than me, right? You'll burn double the amount of calories that I do in that same workout, right? Because I'm small, right? So Anyways, and then whenever I got stuff left over, then I just go fucking hit this little hill. He'll go hit some stairs by my house, right? And then just do a bunch of intervals until I'm done, right? So it's first nutrition, lifting, sprints, right? That's the order. That's the order of importance. Nutrition, lifting, sprints, right? If your nutrition ain't dialed in, all your work that you're doing in the gym's fucking waste of time. Okay? Those of you guys that are working out right now and you don't have abs, you've been wasting your time because you're not doing what it takes. Okay? You're not creating that calorie deficit required to burn body fat. Your body is not going to dip into its body fat until you create the deficit from calorie restriction and working out. Now, I know you're going to hear a lot of people all over the fucking internet talk about like, you don't need to count calories. You can eat whatever. You see all these ads from all these fucking coaches that are like, you can eat whatever foods you want and still lose fat. Okay. First off, you need to understand this. Almost 100% of those motherfuckers are on tons of PEDs. Okay. Performance enhancing drugs. Tons. Okay. Not just one, tons. Okay. So what they can get away with, your motherfucking ass can't. Okay. Secondly, anybody that's trying to tell you that you can go eat a bunch of fucking junk food and get fit is a red flag that that motherfucker doesn't care about you. Because if they knew anything about nutrition, they would know that that shit is devastating to human health. So the fact that they're trying to sell you on you can eat whatever the fuck you want is a red flag. They only give a shit about their fucking sales. They don't care about you winning. They don't care about you having a good, high-quality life full of vibrant health. They don't care about you, right? They only care about sales, all right? Now, I'm totally anti all that shit, right? Because I want you to have health more than I even want you to have anything else, okay? Because you can't do anything else if you ain't got no fucking health, right? So health's a priority. That's why we don't fucking cheat ever, right? So I know you guys are going to see a lot of conflicting bullshit. Okay, listen to motherfuckers been doing this shit for 20 years, written fucking multiple books on this shit, and does this shit for a daily fucking day for a living in the trenches all the time. Been doing this shit forever. Okay, that prioritizes your health over everything. Right? Okay, listen to what I'm fucking saying. You're also going to hear in these carnivore communities and these paleo communities and these keto communities, you don't have to track your food. You don't need to bullshit. Okay. You'll also notice that inside these groups, inside Facebook, you'll notice that there's always people complaining they can't lose any weight. I've been eating carnivore for 6 months and my weight has stalled. I haven't lost an ounce. Right? Guess why? Because they fucking overeaten the fucking meats. They're eating 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories of fucking meats and steaks and ground beefs and all kinds of shit. And some fucking cheeses and butters and shit. Right? No, if there's no calorie deficit present, you're not going to lose a fucking ounce, even if you're eating 100% healthy. Okay. You could be eating fucking chicken and broccoli. But if you overeat chicken and broccoli, guess what? You're still getting fat. Okay. So know that you're going to see that shit, right? Calories always matter. I proved it even in this photo here, right? When I got fucking fat, right? I proved it here. Okay. Calories matter. I was working out every motherfucking day, just like normal, right? Every day. The only thing I wasn't doing here was I wasn't sprinting every day, but I was lifting every single day. Okay. And then I was usually doing one sprint work on Sunday, right? Or on Saturdays, right? It's my normal day. I go to the beach. So, but I was overeating calories, right? I was eating a bunch of fruit, a bunch of steak, a bunch of cottage cheese. My calories were way over what I was burning. They were probably like 3,500 to 3,800 a day, right? That's more calories than my body was burning. I was only probably burning about 3,000 on those days where I was just lifting, right? All those excess calories. Look what it did. Look what it did. Okay? I just fucking proved it to you. Calories matter, right? Then I proved it to you again. I cut the calories, right? And look what happened. And then I started burning more calories, right? And then I got fucking ripped. Okay? Calories fucking matter. So anybody saying that they don't, fire that motherfucker. Walk away because they're fucking stupid. Okay? So Anyways, all right. So that pretty much sums up all I wanted to cover. It's really simple, you guys. It really is. It's fucking easy, man. Fucking easy. All you gotta do, limit your calories every single day. Burn calories every single day. And I know a lot of you guys are already thinking, it's just so hard, you little bitch. It's just so hard. I can't do that. Oh my God. No, let me give you some more tips while we're here, actually. While I got your attention. Okay. Let me give you some more tips. Okay. So here's how you can make this consistent, right? Because a lot of you guys are very, very busy. I get it, right? I got fucking 4 kids, right? I run fucking multiple businesses. I'm fucking busy. Okay. I'm busier than you, right? I still have to schedule my workouts in my day, right? Because I got shit to do all day long, right? So anyways, so the best way for you to be able to create consistency, okay? Because you're gonna be like, I can't do it. I don't have time. Okay, here's what you do. Early morning workouts. Now, if you are married, okay, have kids, this is especially required. Okay, listen to me, fellas. Required. If you are married, you need to be working out in the morning. Here's why. Okay. Number one, you go to the gym fucking 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? Which the majority of my clients that you see, like all my crazy success stories with all these people that are getting like super shredded, super fast, right? The majority of them, like almost 100% of them, are early morning workout people. Literally, early morning workout people. Okay. Now, there's a reason why you want to work out early. There's a bunch of reasons why. Okay. You want to work out early because, for one, you're going to go to the gym when your family's asleep, right? So what's going to happen is you're not taking any time away from them. Okay? Not taking any time, right? Away from your wife or your kids, right? Because if you wait till 5 p.m., right? And then you go to the gym, by the time you get home, it's going to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock, right? Your wife has been without you all day dealing with those fucking rugrats. She done lost her fucking mind probably about 2 p.m., right? And she's waiting for your ass to get home. It's 7:30 p.m., right? She's pissed off at you at this point, okay? She wants to fuck strangle you by the time you get home, right? Because you're taking this time. Now she's going to be like, you're never home. You're not taking all this time and going to the gym. She's going to be giving you shit, okay? It's going to happen. You work out in the evening, she's going to give you shit, okay? So the way we avoid that is you start to become a fucking man and disciplining yourself, getting your ass up out of bed early, wake up before the entire world does. There's no work. There's no distractions. There's no kids. There's no wife. There's no nothing. You're focusing on you, investing in you first thing in the morning, right? And it's not taking any time away from your family, right? So then you get to come home and then you get to spend time with your family till they go to bed, right? Which is going to be beneficial for your marriage and your life as a father, right? So you just got to suck it the fuck up and get your ass in the gym at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Okay. Got to get your shit done. Okay. Early mornings. That's how you win. Okay. So that's one of the main tips that I got to tell you about this. Early morning workouts are the hack. Like I was saying a minute ago, the majority of my clients that look the best are all consistent early morning workout people. Okay. Literally. Okay. So they're the ones that look the best. Okay. What does that tell you? All right. Okay. All right. And that's also going to allow you to create consistency as well, too. That's my other thing. Okay. Consistency. Because what happens is, let's say you're a business owner, right? Or you're a manager at your company that you work for, right? 5 p.m. rolls around. You're supposed to be going straight to the gym. Oh, you got stuck in a meeting. Oh, it's 5:30. Oh, shit. It's 6 o'clock. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking exhausted. Right? Or by the time you get to here, you're already so fucking exhausted. All you want to do is go home. Right? And what happens is, by the time that you get off work, you go, I'll just go tomorrow. Bitch, you've been saying that for fucking 10 years. Okay? You ain't going tomorrow. If you were going to go tomorrow, you wouldn't be fucking fat and having titties. Okay? You ain't going to go tomorrow. So stop fucking saying that shit. You're going to go in the morning is where you're going to fucking go. Get your fucking ass up. I have this simple rule of thumb. Okay? This is what I do. I have a rule. Okay? My alarm goes off. My feet hit the floor. right? The moment my alarm, if I even sleep to my alarm, because a lot of times I wake up before my alarm even goes up and I just start my day, right? So my alarm is set at 4, right? I usually, on many days, wake up at like 3:36, 3:57, 3:45, right? And I'm like, fuck. All right, I'm up early. All right, let's go start the day, right? But if I happen to sleep all the way to my alarm, the moment that bitch goes off, okay, my feet hit the floor. My day is starting. There is no snoozing. There is no fucking, oh, I'm going to go later. No, it's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. You get up. Because why? That's what fucking men do. It's called self-discipline. You win in the morning, right? Then you take your ass in the gym. That's 2 wins you stacked on your day, right? You already got 2 fucking wins. Now you tracking your macros, you eating clean, you winning, right? From the moment your eyes opened, you're winning your day. And it all begins with you getting the fuck out of bed in the morning, which most of you guys are too much of a bitch to do. Straight up. Can already hear you. Oh, I can't. I'm not a morning person. Nobody's a fucking morning person. They train themselves to be. Okay? So, anyways, get your fucking asses up in the morning because that's going to allow you to create consistency. Because if you put yourself in the evening, you're going to miss sessions all the time. You're going to miss workouts all the fucking time. Okay? Even my evening crew, like when I train my clients at night, like I have some clients coming in tonight. I'm in my gym right now, right? My evening squad, by the time they come in, they're tired, man. And I get it. I'm fucking tired too at that time of the day, right? I've been going hard since fucking 4 a.m. or earlier. By the time fucking 5, 6, 7 rolls around, I'm fucking exhausted. Okay? They are too, right? So they come in, most of the time, they're not pushing themselves as hard as they possibly could be, right? They should be able to push themselves a lot harder. If they were morning people, they'd be able to do that, right? Because they'd be fresh, right? So anyways, so that's all I got for that one. Now, so let's recap, okay? Let's recap, okay? So, all right, remember, fat loss, limit calories, burn calories, right? Remember, you have to create a calorie deficit in order for you to burn fat, okay? In order to get rid of this guy, you have to burn calories every day and limit your calories every day, right? Now, remember, I did this by going carnivore, right? So we completely cut out carbohydrates, right? Just ate nothing but protein and fats. And then we burn calories every day, right? 1,000 calorie a day goal, right? You got to burn that every day in workouts. And we do that primarily from a lift session and a sprint session, right? And then whenever it comes to the lifting, we do multiple moves per set, right? Bench press, pull-ups, flies, right? Rest for 90 seconds, repeat 4 times, right? Do the same thing on B, same thing on C, okay? 9 moves total, right? And then you're going to get your ass up in the early morning so that way you can put your time in and invest in yourself because that's really what your workouts are, okay? You got to think of it like this. You waking up early while everybody else is asleep, no distractions, right? Is you investing into yourself as a man. That is investing into your future so you can be the man that you want to be, the man that you should be, the man who can protect and provide for his family, the man that inspires his wife, the man that inspires his kids, the man that leads his family properly, right? Versus being the titty having, dad bod having embarrassment that they have to tolerate every time you guys go anywhere, right? Because you're embarrassing to look at because you got fucking titties, right? So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You are 100% in control. And I just showed you my little fucking how I did this, right? So anyways, so to close this out, okay, those of you guys that don't know, okay, I have a full video course that teaches you all this shit and more with full workouts and full everything inside my app. The workouts all designed all the way out 16 weeks, full video course. It's a completely do it on your own program. I also do online coaching, one-on-one, you and me. So if you're interested in either one of those, hit me up via the DMs on Instagram or anywhere else you see it, right? We'll get you rolling and get your ass having fucking 6 packs so you can start getting that 6 figures or more. Okay, which you already should have, right? But if you ain't got it, you behind, okay? You behind, all right? But anyways, so that's all I got for you guys. Okay, if you got any questions, you can also reach out to me in the DMs too. Other than that, I am done here. So we're going to close this one out. I'm going to throw this video up on YouTube. So you guys can rewatch this if you want to. So we will see you on the next one. Logging off.